Osmosis is the diffusion of water molecules across a membrane. To start off this experiment, we placed 2 eggs in vinegar for 3 days in order to remove the calcium carbonate shell and expose the semi-permeable membrane.
We then placed 1 egg in water, which is on the right. We placed the other egg in corn syrup on the left. The water is a hypotonic solution to the cell, which means that it contains a lower concentration of solutes, causing the egg to expand. The corn syrup is a hypertonic solution, which means that it contains a higher concentration of solutes than the cell, which will cause the egg to shrink.
10 hours later, we took the eggs out of their solutions to see how much they had changed. As you can see, the egg that was in the water is notably larger than the egg that was in the corn syrup. We then changed the solutions that the eggs were in. We put the larger egg in the corn syrup and the smaller egg in the water. Then we let the egg sit for another 10 hours.
From this experiment, we can conclude that if a cell is in a hypotonic solution, water will enter the cell, and if a cell is in a hypertonic solution, water will leave the cell. We also created an experiment to illustrate diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of molecules from high concentration to low concentration. In this experiment, we set a glass of cold water on the left, a glass of room temperature water in the middle, and a glass of hot water on the right. Then we added an equal amount of green dye to each glass.
As you can see, there is the most movement in the hot water, a medium amount of movement in the room temperature water, and hardly any movement in the cold water. From this experiment, we can conclude that diffusion occurs faster in warm temperature solutions.
Surya